Hi everybody, this is Jen with Jen's Resin Creations, also known as Jenny Jones. I was asked to go ahead and put the process video for these coasters up. I made these a while back, and my goal is to do videos, but I struggle with technology sometimes, so here we go. I made this video a while back. It's taken me a little while to figure out apps and whatnot to edit and everything, so first shot, and here we go. This particular resin I'm using is KS resin. I actually really liked it. It was my first time using it. I bought a small set of it just to try it out. It has a really great working time. Also, I don't know if you know, but sometimes when you stir certain resins, they have little bubbles fly up in the air, and I don't know what that is, but I don't like it at all. So it didn't have an odor. If it did, I didn't notice it. I honestly didn't notice it at all. Like some of the other stuff has an odor to it. This did not. It has a really great working time again, and it's set up really shiny, nice, which resin is supposed to. So I highly recommend it, and it's not super pricey, so that is really important to me. I'm using for this base tint, this is Rust-Oleum enamel in black. That is another tip somebody had put online a while back, that it's another inexpensive way to get cells and lacing. I didn't necessarily want that in these coasters, but I didn't want a whole lot of it, but that wasn't what I was going for. But I also didn't have black, so I used that one. I'm using the other colors right here. I had just received EyeCandy Customz. This is the 14 karat Nugget Gold. Super pretty. It was a really great color. The pigments are great. I actually really like them a lot. And this right here that I'm putting in is the EyeCandy Ninja Black. It's got a gray to it. It's a little lighter. It's not black. It's got a gray to it. It just gave a whisper of a color. So it worked really well in the black. And you can see it at the end, or probably even at the beginning, but especially at the end. That it kind of gives a kind of a ghost, I don't know. It just reminds me of like a hint of a ghosty color. So, I really actually loved the pigments. They were really great, along with the KS resin, super great. I wasn't really prepared for how the gold, it basically spread, and that's perfectly fine. I'm used to using Mayron Gold or Color Obsession 007, and I do come in here in a minute with the 007. I used Mayron Gold, and I've used Mayron Silver. I actually really like those a lot, and they go a long ways. A bottle goes a long ways. And the 007 is actually a really stunning gold. It's a goldy gold. But for here, what I wanted to do, I came back in and just did another layer right in the middle of each line that I did, to kind of give it a little bit more depth. Because it's spread, again, you know, resin does its own thing. Boo. It just does its own thing. So it spread a little bit. And it kind of, I don't want to say it dissipated. I don't know how to explain it, but you can kind of see right there. So I came back over the top and just put another line of the the EyeCandy 14 karat Nugget. Doing that helped tremendously. It just gave it another layer. It's not really texture, obviously, but it gave it another layer of depth. To have another layer of gold right on top of it. So then I come in next with the Color Obsession 007. I really love this stuff. It took me a while to manage it. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but I just, my first couple of tries, it didn't go really well. I finally got the hang of it. Another tip, when you come in and you're doing lines, I really wanted some thick lines, but as you see at the bottom is really thick, and then it thins out. So here, this is just come back the other direction. I mean, I don't know. Everybody has their way of doing stuff. And then again, you're not going to do it the same way on every piece. So a little drop of gold right there. So I came back in and tried to fix it. I didn't want a bunch of cells and lacing. And unfortunately, I'm pretty much the queen of overdoing it and overworking something. I'm either blowing it too much, blowing it over too much, or overheating it, or swiping the heck out of something. So I'm actually really proud of these coasters. I didn't go bananas on it. I kept it together and figured out when to walk away. That is, to me, that's my biggest challenge is not overdoing it. And then just like the other day, I did some pieces, and man, I just messed them up. Kept messing with them, and so I know everyone out there who deals with resin understands that it's a fine line of making sure you just don't overwork it, and knowing when to walk away. Now, one thing that I like, one technique I like that gives a really great is this right here. I saw Mrs. Colorberry do this once, and I do it on all kinds of stuff. And it's just another way for me to mess stuff up because I'll overdo it. But if you just scoop up some of the resin and then your drips, and then you just zhuzh it in there just like that. Don't overdo it. Don't go crazy with it. But it really does add it's a really nice technique. It adds a really great, I don't know what the word is, but it gives it another feature, another added layer of a design. But I promise you, you can mess it up. You have to just take it easy, and right when you remotely start saying, maybe I should, yes, you should definitely walk away. So this is one of the very few times that I managed to keep myself in check. Again, that I really like that technique of just scooping it up and just zhuzh it right there a little bit and come back the other way. Now, there are times when I start using the popsicle stick and make lines and designs, and man, then it's a mess. So, okay, I've probably talked about making a mess more than anything else. But, so this is basically where I said enough. And I don't think I got it on video. I think somebody had called, and somebody was trying to video chat me. So the camera stopped rolling. But I think, I do a few more little lines just to set it off a little bit. And again, I'm watching this going, girl, just stop. It's so easy to mess it up. But I think I came back in at the last second and just maybe did a quick over with, and there's the end result. I did a quick over with, go over really quick with the torch just to make sure all the bubbles are popped. But you can see that little ghost of the black right there, the ninja black. Awesome. Hope you like it. Bye.